All right, what you're doing today is finding angles, not finding sides. Boys, the lesson starts at 25 past. You're being roasted on YouTube right now. Don't waste actually, you're never going to waste my time because I get paid anyway. It's about $1 a minute. If you're going to complain that you didn't get the notes today, not my concern. So today we are finding angles. Last lesson you found sides. So these are the steps to find an unknown angle in a right angle triangle. So number one, you need to make sure you have two sides of known length. And you also need to make sure, again, the calculator is in degrees mode. Can someone remind me, how do I check my calculator is in degrees mode? What did I find? It says in your notes, if you didn't. Tan 45. So you go tan 45 and press enter. If it says 1, you're in degrees mode. So that's the second thing to check. Second step, choose one of the trig ratios, SOHCAHTOA, that involves the known sides in relation to the unknown angle of interest, theta. This is the tricky one. 3, you substitute the known sides in the ratio, just like you did for finding sides, but this time you need to use inverse sine, cosine, and tangent. So on my Apple calculator, you can see the buttons there for sin, cos, and tan. But if I press second here, if I press the second button in the top left, can you see how that's changed to sin -1, cos -1, tan -1? You need to use those functions when you're finding angles. When you want to divide by sine, cosine, or tangent, the reason why you need to use that trick is because the calculator doesn't let you do that. There will be a point in your maths where you want to divide by sine and you'll go 8 divided by sine like this, and see how it says maths error? Won't let you. But if you times by the reciprocal of something, if you times by the reciprocal of something, that's the same as dividing by it. So the calculator will let you do that, but you'll see how that works when we do some examples. Can I please ask you, can you get those steps so I can show you how they work in the examples below? So boys, don't tell me that you're coming from far away. That just means you need to start walking over a bit early. I'm pretty sure if I turned up late to your lessons a lot, there would be complaints. Remember that deal, if we do some practice, we can do some skyway, okay? The girls were here, so let's do it for them. Example A. Do I know two of the sides? Yep. Is the calculator in degrees mode? 10. Yep. Choose one of the trig ratios, SOHCAHTOA, that involves the known sides in relation to the unknown angle. My angle is here. My sides are across and next to it. So I have the, what, hypotenuse? Do I know the hypotenuse of this triangle? No, I know the opposite. And I know the adjacent. So which one of the ratios involves opposite and adjacent? 10. So you write tan theta. I don't know what the angle is opposite 4 over adjacent 7. Right now you have tan next to theta with no sign between them. What is the sign in maths that we don't write? Times. So at this point, I want to divide by 10. But what did I show you on the calculator when I wanted to divide by 10? It said maths error, right? So instead of dividing by 10, we times by the reciprocal of 10, which is exactly the same thing. So I go theta is equal to tan to the negative 1 of 4 over 7. That's going to achieve the same result as dividing by 10, but my calculator will let me. So I'm going to go second, tan negative 1, and in brackets 4 over 7. And see how it finds it for me? So that angle would be 29.74 degrees to 2 decimal points. Right? If you wanted to do normal algebra to do that, you would be at 4 divided by 7, and you want to divide by 10. So let's try that. Divide by 10, and what do you reckon it's going to say? Maths error. Doesn't work. That's why you need to use the inverse tan to achieve the same result. Okay? And you get example A to start off with, and then I'll speak less for example B. Example B. Can we use tan again for example B? No? Which one would I use? Cosine. Well done. Because I know the hypotenuse and I know the adjacent angle, adjacent side to the angle theta. So it's adjacent over hypotenuse, 2.67 over 5.92. Can I divide by cos with my calculator? So what do I use instead? Theta is equal to cos negative 1, 2.67 over 5.92. Theta is going to be, show the calculator over here, 2.67 divided by 5.92. Oh no, let me do what I showed you. Cos negative 1, 2.67 divided by 5.92. 63.19 degrees to 2 decimal points. That is how you find angles. I'll finish the recording there. I'm going to do a second